And we're going. Okay. Oh, hello there, student. My name is Miss Cook. What, Dad?
What?
Why'd you turn the light off?
Oh, I'm sorry.
I need that on.
I'm sorry.
Okay, I'm just leaving it. Okay.
No.
All right. So yes, Brandon. Okay. Shh. Okay. So hello, Brandon, student. Are you ready for your clarinet lesson?
Yes.
Yes. All right. So here we have a clarinet. Okay. This is the mouthpiece, and this is called a ligature. This is what. Do you know what a woodwind instrument is? It uses a reed or wood to play the instrument. So if you wouldn't mind, start wetting your reed. That's what you need to play the instrument. So, yep. What I do is I just wet it the whole time while I'm putting the instrument together. So you have your different pieces all laid out here. And this is essentially what you need to play a clarinet. Now all these pieces have corks on them. And to make sure that you're not too rough on them, you have to use cork grease to grease them up and then stick all the pieces together. So you're going to start. Do you want to try? Just keep sucking on your reed and use your cork grease and just go around on the cork, and I'll show you which piece goes connected to which piece. Do you remember what that piece is called? Did I tell you? It's the mouthpiece. Okay, and then you're going to rub in the cork grease a little bit so it doesn't get your other pieces all messy. And what connects next is the barrel. So if you want to smush that on there, that'll work nicely. Oh, the other way. Yep. It's going to fit nice like that. And next comes one of the middle joints. So if you want to go ahead and grease that bad boy up again. Now when we're going to be playing, we're not going to use all of the pieces since you've never played anything like this before. We're just going to be using the mouthpiece and the barrel, but I think it's important that you know how this goes. What you need to line up is that open hole and the back of that piece right there. So go ahead and finish what you were doing. Oh, keep wetting your reed, if you don't mind. This is my brother, by the way, Brandon Cook. He's 12 years old. Okay, the next part to go on is this other middle joint, and it doesn't have a cork on the top, but there's another cork on the bottom of that one. So this cork needs to get greased. Now, grab the tissue. Oh, I got it. I got the ligature. The ligature is what you use to put the reed on, or to keep it in place. So then that's going to line up. There should be a little notch and it'll fit in nice together. Perfect. Be careful not to bend the keys or anything. Can you see? There you go, perfect. Okay, and then finish greasing your last one. Last piece. Okay, and then this is the bell, and that's what's going to go on the end, and it doesn't really have any specific way to line it up. Perfect. Can you have it above the table so he can see what's going on? Thank you. Perfect. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to put the ligature on first, and rather than put the reed on first and put the ligature over, because that could split the reed, what we're going to do is have the ligature on, and these screws tighten and loosen it. So we're going to loosen it up all nice and big. And then if you want to go ahead and put your reed, the wooden end first. No, not that way, the other way. Yeah, go ahead and stick it down in there. And it'll be almost lined up right at the top there. I generally have just a little bit of the reed sticking over. And then, do you want to go ahead and tighten it? Oh, I'm sorry. I got you a Kleenex if you want to wipe your hands off. Yeah, you do that and I'll do this. Okay. That's perfect. And then, we're siblings, so we don't mind sharing spit. So, let me just see if this is an alright. Oh, Oh, we lined up the wrong, the mouthpiece, the reed will get lined up with this one, with that hole at the back. So go ahead and turn it. There we go. I was wondering why it looked kind of like so. Perfect. Okay, so we're not going to start you off with that. We're going to start you off just trying to get a tone on the mouthpiece and the barrel. So we're going to separate that. I know you did a lot of hard work putting that all together, but you know, it'll be worth it. Okay, so what you do, you're going to watch me first, and then I'm going to let you have a go at it, okay? Let's really actually get this corner together. Would you mind tossing that for me, Brandon? Thank you. Okay, so what you do when you're forming your embouchure is what, like, your mouth formation is called. What you do is you put your bottom lip over your bottom teeth. You can copy what I'm doing, okay? And then you're gonna place the mouthpiece in your mouth, and you're going to lightly place your top teeth on the top of the mouthpiece. Not so hard that you're biting it, but just enough so that there's some light pressure on it. And then you're going to almost like a rubber band with the rest of your mouth. It's just gonna be like, there's not gonna be any air escaping from the, okay, so bottom lip, top teeth, and that's the kind of tone we're looking for. It'll be almost like about half of the mouthpiece in your mouth. Taffy, stop. Okay, so if you want to go ahead and give it a try. Bottom mouth or bottom lip. That's good. I'm trying to have it more almost, well, not so much that it's like sticking straight out like a 90-degree angle, but like so that it's down a little bit more. So like that almost. Okay, keep trying. Just move it around so that you think until you think you're getting a good tone. You can just go ahead and move it up and down until you think you're getting a good tone. Okay, keep trying. That's actually pretty good. Just try and, your embouchure, it feels like you need to be a little bit tighter. So like, there you go, that's better. You want to see if you can hold it for like 8 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so something that's important when you're playing a wind instrument is your breath support. So like, go ahead and breathe in with me, ready? And then if you want to go ahead and just put your hands like on your sides, you just want to feel that everything is expanding. Your front, your back, your middle, just so that makes sure that you're getting enough air in. And you don't want to be, can you put one hand on your chest and one hand on your stomach? Okay, so when you're breathing in, your chest is not going to move. Does that make sense? So it's all just right in here. So one more time. There you go. So your one hand shouldn't be moving. Okay, and your breath support comes from your diaphragm. So when you breathe in, you can feel some pressure right here, and you're going to blow out, and it's going to stay firm right here, like right under in the midst of your ribs. So you want to go ahead and breathe in and make sure that, and try and focus your air as you're blowing out. So if you can put your hand in front of you like this, and you put like a 90-degree angle almost. Okay, and you're going to try and focus your air on your forearm. So ready? And like without moving your mouth at all, can you try and like hit different parts of your arm with your air? Because that's how we're going to be focusing our air. So ready? Okay. Do you want to try and make a note on the clarinet now? Okay. All right. You excited?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We're grooving now. Okay. So what you're gonna do is your right hand goes on the bottom. Just ignore the bottom. Tappy shoot. Tappy. Tappy. So your right hand is going to go so that it's right between the joint and the end of your thumb. It's gonna rest right there. Okay? And really, right now, I don't want you to close any holes. Don't get around the table. So right now, I don't want you to close any holes. We're just going to play an open, all of the holes open. So it'll sound like. Okay, and that's going to be a G. So do you remember where the right hand goes? Let me see. Perfect. Okay, and then none of the holes are covered. So you just need to kind of support the instrument with the rest of your hands. Hey, that's not too shabby. It'll almost be like, I'm just noticing that you're having a tendency to stick it out more like this, and I want you to try and play it closer to your body like this. Okay, so go ahead and try that. Just almost right up next to your body. Make sure that your head is nice and elongated, your neck is nice and elongated, so you're facing me, looking up at me. Okay, there you go. Not too bad! Do you feel like you've accomplished something today on the clarinet?
Sorta.
Okay, sorta. Okay, well maybe we'll keep going with this. So right now we're going to disassemble the clarinet because this is also something that's important. Maybe next week we can learn more notes than a G. No tone, no holes covered is actually called a G. Actually, one thing I'm going to show you. When you cover a hole, you're going to make almost a C with your hands. You see how my hand is like this? Well, it's backwards, but it's like a C so that there's enough so that the holes are covered, right? So when you close the holes enough, when you open, see how the circles are on my fingers? That means that you're covering the holes correctly. Okay, so what we're going to do is, why don't you go ahead and take the, unscrew the ligature, and we'll get the reed out of there. No, unscrew the ligature, Brandon. Remember what the ligature is? The ligature is the little screws. Yep. No, yeah, unscrew them all the way so that you can get it off of there. Don't force it. There you go. Okay, now we'll go ahead and put the mouthpiece or the reed away. Okay, and it just slides right in there. Okay, and then the ligature goes back on the mouthpiece. There you go, perfect. Now we'll put this nice little cover on it. Okay, now every time after you play the clarinet, you generally get a lot of spit in there. So what you do is, let's smush this back together quick. Okay, so what you do is, I like to flip it upside down because I feel like if you put it in the barrel end, it gets more of the spit out. So all you do is you feed this little guy, feed it through the instrument. Go ahead and then pull it nice and through. A silk cloth works better, gets all the spit out. So do you want to try and disassemble it and put the pieces back in the right spots? Nice and easy. There you go. That's the barrel. And do you remember where that would go? I'll put it. Okay, no, I'll just taffy. Yeah, that's not reach where the dog can put it. The barrel actually goes in this hole right there. Perfect. So just nice and easily, just kind of work it back and forth. There you go. That's better. Yeah. Then the barrel, or not the barrel, the bell, and that one will, yep. Perfect. And perfect. So that was a very, very beginner's lesson to clarinet. And maybe, who knows, someday you'll be the next Benny Goodman playing on that old clarinet. All right. Thank you, Brandon.